hate or protest or seek to intimidate people, we will remove their right to be here. Islamist extremists and far-right groups are spreading a poison. That poison is extremism.
Recently, UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak announced a fresh crackdown on Islamist demonstrators who have been making fun of and insulting British people at non-violent demonstrations. During a recent protest, a Palestinian teacher displayed a poster with the portraits of Sunak and Swell Bravman, the previous Home Secretary, next to coconuts beneath a beech tree. The teacher justified it as cultural expression when questioned by UK police, which appears like a blatant insult to the Prime Minister and other British people.
Intimidation, threats, and planned acts of violence.
To stop such public abuse from Islamist groups, the government must take legal action against this attitude, which is intolerable. I'll go into the recent events with the ridicule of Prime Minister Sunak and the topic of suppressing Islamist demonstrators in today's video. To ensure you never miss out on our most recent updates, subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell if you haven't already before we get started. Let's concentrate on the specifics now. In support of an end to Israel's war in Gaza, 37-year-old teacher Maria A. Hussein recently joined hundreds of pro-Palestine demonstrators in London. She displayed a banner with the faces of former Home Secretary Swell Bravman and Prime Minister Rishi Sunak beside coconuts beneath a beech tree during the demonstration. Her message struck a deep chord, especially with the ethnic minority groups in Britain. The word coconut is frequently used in these communities. It suggests that someone who is too strongly aligned with white beliefs or ideals is seen as betraying their roots. This person is typically of black or brown heritage. This occurrence has caused a contentious discussion. Some claim that using the term coconut is racist and derogatory, whereas others defend free speech and see it as a legitimate means of criticism. Here, the context is really important. It is noteworthy because at the time of the rally, Prime Minister Rishi Sunak himself decried the march as disrespectful, and a well-known right-wing politician had called pro-Palestine demonstrations in the UK hate marches. A few days later, the Metropolitan Police said that Maria Hussein was being sought in relation to a hate crime and shared a picture of herself with her placard on its official account. The post went viral on social media and attracted a lot of attention. Hussein will appear in court next month after being charged with a racially aggravated public order offense. The accusations against Hussein have been confirmed by a Metropolitan Police spokesman who also said that she was notified of them by mail. Hussein said this statement was given in an interview with Al Jazeera before she was formally charged, expressing surprise and incredulity. Maria Hussein continued, "We used language like this to hold people of color accountable when they used their positions of power to advance white supremacist narratives, policies, and ideals." It's hard to really capture the depth of her feelings, but in essence, she feels that she's being unfairly singled out for abuse in addition to being a victim of criminal activity. As to the Metropolitan Police, hate crimes may be committed if the hate is motivated by animosity or bias towards specific factors such as race, sexual orientation, handicap, or transgender identity. Crucially, the definition makes clear that an incident need not be viewed as hateful by the victim in order for it to qualify as a hate crime. Many people were unaware that calling someone a coconut could be seen as a hate crime until the recent backlash. It's important to remember that not every public use of the term has led to legal action.
On too many occasions recently, our streets have been hijacked by small groups who are hostile to our values and have no respect for our democratic tradition.
But now Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has declared that Islamist demonstrators will face retaliation. It is anticipated that many of them will be the target of legal action with possible repercussions such as court appearances and visa cancellations. But the severity of the issue was highlighted by Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, who said recent events have demonstrated to us the extreme hurt and division that certain words and behaviors can cause. In order to address these problems and guarantee that every member of our community feels safe and respected, we are acting decisively. Upholding our ideals of openness and equality requires taking the required action, which includes this crackdown on Islamist demonstrators. We appreciate you joining us in watching this video. Remember to enable notifications and subscribe to our channel in order to receive updates on UK immigration news and other significant updates. We are grateful for your support.